Hello.
There we go.
The flag sometimes turn off. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Very good.
Hello.
Better. Yeah.
Just speak loudly.
All right. First of all, congratulations, Connor. What a great honor for you today. So you started this tournament out on a really high note, but with a pin in your first match, and then you were able to end it on a high note by winning the title. What was going through your mind as you went through each match to get through this moment?
It's honestly a grind. I was just trying to listen to my teammate Tyler Warner. He's been in a big stage I haven't ever really, and he told me to keep my head straight and whatever. And I just listened to him, and I think there's no one that can beat me out there on my feet. And I just really focused on that and thought in my head, like, if I'm on my feet, I'm gonna take him down and win. So that's what I had to do, and really that's what I did.
You're the third person from Wheeling Jesuit, fairly young team, to your program, to win a national title. What does that mean to you?
I can't even really put into words, but it's something that I worked for every day since last year. I didn't make it, and I was determined to set out and get that title, and I put in work every single day, and it's paid off. So it's remarkable. Can't explain it, like I said.
Okay. Coach, 2 in 1 day. Congratulations. Kind of talk to us about the work ethic that you're putting in with these guys in the room, what they're doing to be able to produce 2 national champions in 1 day.
Yeah, I mean, really, it's the work ethic of Connor Craig. You mentioned, he didn't make it last year, and it wasn't for lack of effort. Without a doubt, this guy is the most tireless worker we have. I have to try to limit the amount of time he's in the room to try to get him to peak at this time of the year, and so he just sets the example. He sets the standard. When he's in the weight room, when we're playing dodgeball, when he gets mad if guys aren't attacking him in the room, and it's tough to attack the guy, as you can see tonight. But I just, he sets the tone for me. Just, we want to keep raising expectations, but I'm blessed to have a guy like him that he has a high standard. He doesn't settle and doesn't like when people are trying to settle around him, and so it's just a blessing. He's the man, and he has been from the first day that I met him, and we're just blessed to have him at Wheeling Jesuit.
Okay, Bryce.
Talk about being a building block at Wheeling Jesuit, because that's really what you are. You're that solid foundation. You're one of the guys with Cole and Tyler, and that this program's being built upon. Talk about that a little bit.
So yeah, like you said, young program. It's definitely able to improve, and throughout the last year itself, we sent more guys than we ever did, and then even this year with the kids we have, just the people we're bringing in, they're relentless in what they want and what they want to excel in, and it shows with. We can go to new kids looking forward to like weights that we need to bring in and tell them like, hey, this is what we're doing, and this is the guys we're bringing in, this is the guys we have, and it's our standard. Like they'll either want to jump right in or not, and if they do, they're gonna be part of something really special.
You go from falling just short to being a national title, and you went through Colton Heisens, who is an absolute monster. Put you in a few dangerous positions. You guys rolled around a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't get to talk to you after that semifinal, but Coach, what are you doing during those situations to not lose your mind as he's rolling around on the mat with somebody that's where he wants to be too?
Well, he's prepared. We have a little game plan. We don't focus too much on what other guys are going to do. We know where they're good. We do our scouting, and we give these guys the little tidbits. But really, it's just a fight. We have a huge level. I would say level 10 out of 10 of fight in the room, and so when you have that kind of fight in the room, you got a guy that knows what he wants. We're going to work through those situations, and even if he gives up points, which he has this year, we talk about next position, take the next step, and that's one of the things that he just made a huge improvement on from last year to this year. That nothing fazed him. That where he wanted to be at, and obviously it landed him in an awesome spot. These last 2 days, and really just the entire year.
Are you ready to be at the top of the heat next year with everyone chasing you this time?
I'm ready for it. We're preparing for it, so we're much ready.
How long do you take to kind of decompress?
I'll take this next week off probably, and
Yes,
right back
it
in.
didn't even look over a little bit just to double check.
Yeah, no, I enjoy the sport way too much, and enjoy the grind and the competition, and preparing for next season. And there's no off season really, and
He'll be in the weight room Monday. I can almost guarantee you.
Coach, you did say something when we spoke this morning about, you were preparing the guys to peak for this tournament. Overall, how do you feel like your guys did?
Well, we could have performed better. Obviously, I felt like if we had 12 points out of that opening session, that's where I felt like we needed to be able to come out of that first session to really be in the top of the heat team race wise. But at the end of the day, you can't control everything, and just the level of fight these guys brought, the belief they had not only in themselves but their teammates, it showed. And so it's tough, that mindset. But if you don't have that mindset, you can have a great regional, and you get to the national tournament, the last thing you're going to remember is the national tournament. And we didn't want to have the national tournament be a bad taste in our mind. So that week just comes from those guys, I think, not only trusting themselves but trusting our coaching staff that, man, we're working pretty hard this week of regionals, and we got a tough regional to go through, but it was all for this. And that go 6 for 6. You don't walk away from national tournaments this happy a lot of times, and even being in the position we are, I'm happy. Our guys love the fight. They're smiling. They wrestle in an exciting style, and so I'm gonna smile. I'm happy. Most people aren't happy with runner-ups, but these guys, the love that they have for each other, and that I have for them, and our fans up there, if you're not happy about this, then you need to go find something else to do.
One last question, Connor. Whose house is that going to? Yours or the parents? What?
It's probably gonna go sit on my school desk. I gave my mom my regional title one, so.
You don't think she's gonna ask for that one too?
I'll give her the big bracket. They can have that since it won't fit in my room. But yeah, that's gonna go with me. Daily reminder.
Congratulations.
Well, the cool thing, you'll be a Scholar All-American now too.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So.
Yeah, thank you. Little cherry on top.
Exactly.
Great, congratulations.
Thank you.